Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, we are looking at... This is not tequila. Let's get this out of the way. If you're watching this in January, then you know this is not tequila.
Exactly. We are still doing Dry January, but this is, I believe, the last Dry January episode.
Yes, because the next episode will come out February 1st, I believe. No.
Wednesday is the 2nd.
Wednesday is the 2nd? Okay, February 2nd is the next episode. Mm-hmm. So we will be back to drinking the good stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, I say good stuff, but you know what I mean. But this is a Ritual Zero Proof. And basically, we ran up on this in Total Wine and More. And it is an alternative to tequila. Now, Ritual makes other alcohol alternatives. They make gin alternative, rum alternative, and
whiskey.
Yes. And this is specifically made for stuff like Dry January. You want to take a break from alcohol, maybe a week, maybe a month, things like that, according to their website. And this is supposed to be your alternative. If you still want that alcohol taste, if you still want that alcohol flavor, but you don't want to actually consume alcohol, this is supposed to be your best bet.
And one of the things I like about that, what you just said, how it's for people that are specifically doing stuff like Dry January. Mm-hmm. They specify people that are not non-alcoholics that would need to not drink for a specific reason. Like, for example, if you're trying to make a baby, as they say, or if you're an athlete and you work out or whatever. I feel like for me, that's a more palatable way to market this stuff. So, right off the bat, like, you have my attention with that.
So this also is the winner of the 2020 Best Non-Alcoholic Spirit, for the drivers, dieters, trainers, baby makers, night owls, early risers, and ass kickers who love a cocktail but don't need the alcohol or calories. That's what this says. You guys know I like reading stuff. It's got a lot of stuff to read too. Crafted for cocktails. Celebrate tonight. Crush tomorrow. Oh my god. Non-alcoholic, non-artificial anything. Natural botanicals. Okay, criticism off the bat. Without even tasting or opening this thing. And this isn't even a criticism for them specifically, but they brought this on, so let's do it. I hate when I have to turn shit around to read things. I mean, that is nauseating.
That's the nature of labeling on a bottle. Like,
fine. All natural flavors, small batch, 0 calorie, low carb. Okay, so Ritual Tequila Alternative 0 Proof. It's made with according to this, blue agave flower, Mexican lime, tropical guava, cracked sea salt, and charred oak. Mesquite smoke, black peppercorn, capsicum fruit, prickly ash, and green bell pepper. That is interesting.
Yeah, all of those ingredients interest me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it like that.
Made for margaritas with the grassy body and clean fire of tequila, but no alcohol or calories. So whether you're driving, dieting, training, making a baby, staying up late, getting up early, or just... They blocked it out, but we're not a kids channel. Or just have shit to do, you can still enjoy a great cocktail. Blended for botanical essences. Good for 6 months after opening. No refrigeration required, but don't freeze. Best enjoyed in cocktails. Substitute 1-for-1 for tequila in your favorite recipe. So, according to this is best enjoyed in cocktails. But that doesn't mean we're not going to taste test it first. Because
we need to know what it tastes like before it goes into the cocktail. But I will say this, at the very least, the marketing is telling you, put this in cocktails. Like, they're being honest with you straight up. Now, if that honesty is to cover for a flaw in this, like maybe it doesn't taste great on its own, that remains to be seen.
Maybe we're just drinking some botanical juices.
I mean,
that's definitely what
here's
it
the
is.
thing. I want to taste this, and then I may have something to say about it, depending on what we get, what this, how we feel about it. But I do want to, if the plastic will come off, we could get around to it. Mistake number 2. Okay, there we go. I rescind my mistake number 2. Okay, let's get a smell as you go. So, before I give this to you to smell, I have to commend them because there is some tequila-y smells coming out of here. And it may be because of the agave, but
Oh wow, yeah. It definitely smells like tequila.
But I do get that pepper as well.
Actually, I get more of a mezcal smell out of it than a tequila.
You know what? You're right.
Okay, Ritual. Let's see what you got.
You gave me a little more. It's these glasses. Shut up. Yeah, it's these glasses. You gotta know. Okay. Last episode of Dry January. Let's go. Okay.
It's like water.
Spicy water.
Yes, spicy water.
With a hint of tang in there. So here's the thing. I'm glad they were honest with us about this being specifically for margaritas and cocktails. I'm gonna give them that. Don't sell this as a tequila or a tequila alternative, though.
But it is. That's literally what it is.
Yes, but here's my thing about that. I feel like I know what I'm gonna say is gonna sound kind of like those nerds on the internet that are always like, why isn't this certain superhero his own? Why did he have to take on the mantle of some white guy that I liked, but now he's outdated and old? I know I'm gonna sound like that, but hear me out on this. This should be... But and the problem with what I'm gonna say is, well, then what do you call it? This should be its own thing. That the name is not tequila.
It's not tequila.
And then it's tequila alternative,
which
like it should not. There should not be tequila or alternative in the title.
But how do you?
But then but then the criticism is, what do you call it?
And
I have to admit, I fucking don't know.
How do you express to people that you use this in place of tequila if you can't call it tequila alternative.
Fair enough, but the thing is, like, I went in expecting tequila, but without the,
I don't know why you did that when they told you.
but they said tequila alternative,
Yeah.
so my brain automatically said, "Oh, well, this is gonna taste like tequila
Did
a
you
little
expect
bit."
to get drunk like tequila?
No, but that's the point. If you're gonna sell something and say tequila alternative, then
it's an alternative to tequila if you can't have
Don't-
tequila.
So I bring up this conversation to say it doesn't taste that bad.
No, it doesn't.
But I mean, it's spicy
but
water with a hint of
if
lime.
I can be 100% honest with you, I would not drink this straight up.
Yeah.
I couldn't see myself drinking this.
But
straight
again, it doesn't taste bad on its own, which is probably for the specific reason of this needs to be palatable for you when you put this in a cocktail.
Yeah, I guess. I think you're splitting hairs with the why is it called tequila alternative though. I just think you are.
I mean, I can't not disagree with you.
We can't just make up a new word and then expect people to say, well, you use this instead of tequila.
Well, I mean, they make up new laws to tell you what you can and can't do.
But that's a totally different concept. That has nothing to do with drink tail.
I don't think it is. But, well, I mean, to each his own.
Let's make this fake margarita.
Okay. Get this out of the way. Yeah, we're doing a straight up margarita to see how this goes. For those of you that are unaware of what is in a margarita and how to make one, I'll go over it real quick. Margaritas are made specifically your base level 1 margarita. Tequila, about 2 ounces. Some type of orange liqueur, usually Cointreau or triple sec. Your lime juice. Shake. Ooh. You shake, then you strain. Rim the glass with salt. There you go. Over ice. Sometimes you blend it. Sometimes you can add a sweetener to it, like simple syrup or agave syrup or nectar, as they would call it. With this one, we're gonna do that similar formula, except we can't use Cointreau or orange liqueur because it's liquor. So our formula will be the Ritual, the 2 ounces of the Ritual, our lime juice, which comes to about, I want to say, half an ounce, and some agave syrup, which will be a half ounce of that.
Okay.
My theory is the other ingredients will enhance the flavors of the Ritual.
And what's the stuff that's already in the Ritual, like the peppercorn and the guava and stuff like that?
It's capsicum.
Yeah, you're gonna get a unique. There is guava.
Tropical guava.
You're gonna get a unique tasting margarita, even if it's a faux margarita.
We're gonna do a half an ounce of that.
So that was agave nectar, half an ounce. Okay.
There we go. And we're gonna do a shake, and hopefully. not rimming my glass because I don't like salt in my margarita. Even though there is some type of salt situation in there. In the ritual.
Yeah, there is 1% sodium, according to the back.
And the skeet smoke. Okay. There is your ritual margarita.
Good. I'm not gonna get a buzz off of this, but this is good.
I mean, you're not supposed to. It's made with ritual.
I know. Tastes good. I'm being serious. You get that you get the a bit of heat from it, from the ritual. It's funny that they call it a tequila alternative because it really gives off characteristics of a mezcal. It's got the smoky taste. It's got a bit of heat from it. It's more mezcal than tequila in my opinion. Which is probably a good thing because it's honestly a replacement for all agave alcohol.
If any of you all can find this, please buy it. Because I think they have something here. And it won awards, so there is something here. It's just that I'm trying to figure out in my brain what I'm missing from it. Because I went through all that criticism and everything, but I overall like this stuff. If I'm doing a dry January, or rather I did do a dry January. But if I'm doing a dry January, I would run to this. I would run to this. I'm not even gonna lie. This makes a good margarita. If you know how to make margaritas. But then I get to thinking, what is the gin and the rum and the whiskey like?
Yeah, those probably have unique flavors as well. Like how close do they get to tasting like the counterparts that they are supposed to taste like?
And one of the reasons that I wanted to try the tequila is because out of all four of those, and for those of you that are fans of whiskey or rum, shut up. I'm about to say something, and this isn't a criticism to those. Shut up. Tequila and gin, because of the way they are made and because of the specific ingredient that is core to those spirits, have specific smells and tastes that you associate with that particular spirit. For gin is juniper, for tequila is agave. You get a more distinctive taste from those two than I would say with rum and whiskey, because rum and whiskey, they can change. Because you can make those in so many different ways.
That's true. And the different ways that you make tequila and what's the other one? And gin are usually like variations on flavors and stuff like that. But yeah. But I liked it. Like, definitely, I think it's also great for that friend that's that doesn't drink, but you want them to also, not that they need it, like if they drink soda or juice or something, they're gonna drink soda or juice. But
let me put it like this: when you make a margarita with this stuff, this isn't gonna taste like a 1-to-1 margarita that you would make with tequila. We got to put that out there. Nevertheless, the resulting product from this is really good. But again, that depends on if you know what you're doing when you mix this stuff.
Yeah, if you're a good bartender. I would say like, to get what you want out of it, and maybe one, if you're trying to get a buzz out of it, then you just need to fucking drink alcohol. But to get what you want out of it, flavor wise, like you would with regular cocktails, experiment, put some stuff in there, like get to know its flavor profile like you would anything else, and see what works with it. I say that goes for all of the rituals.
And I'm gonna throw this out here, and this is probably gonna be sacrilege to both ritual and tequila. I'm wondering what a cocktail would taste like a full-blown alcoholic cocktail would taste like with this stuff in there. Like, could you do a margarita with tequila and ritual?
I mean, you probably could, but why?
Because you get some of the flavors from there that you wouldn't from regular tequila.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to pick a tequila first, and then
something that will match well with this. Thinking off the top of my head, I think Terramana would be the best pairing with that, because Terramana is light and smooth. Like, you're not gonna use Altos or something that's distinct like La Gratona. Like, those two stand out on their own. Like, and to dilute them with anything else that's not particularly distinctive to that drink would be a disservice to them. That's not to say that this stuff would do that or whatever, or that it's okay to do that to Terramana. It's just that Terramana has a flavor profile that would allow for blending this. This is a theory I'm going off of. I could be talking out of my ass right now, but I won't know that until I test it. And it's going to be a minute for me to test that because we're still in dry January.
Well, you said a lot. And with that said, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, and be sure to share this video and all our other videos that you guys are watching.
Exactly. Get the word out on Ritual, because like I said, despite the fact that we had our talk about it, like, I do recommend it. I do think that, the word should get out there, and maybe if there's anyone else bold enough to try their other stuff, go ahead and do that and let us know.
Right.
But I went off on a tangent because I needed to say some other things. It is the end of the month. And, winter will soon be turning into spring. Spring can't get here fast enough.
Exactly.
And we want to go out. like out. Like, run the street. But we need to know where to go. Because we're looking for food and liquor. The best of the best.
Right.
So you guys need to hit us up in our DMs and tell us what we need to be eating and drinking and where we need to get that stuff at.
And February, guys, is a full month from us. You're going to get some content from us that I'm sure you'll enjoy. So that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. And until next time, everybody, peace.
Bullshit.